is halfway is a waste. Okay, here's the note I was about to stomp on.
Okay.
Is you can't reverse a dive. So when you're getting ready to dive into a pool or a river or whatever, once you've left, you can't reverse it. You're committed.
You're committed to that
unless
now.
you're
Yeah.
in cartoon land. So once you dive off that diving board or off the edge of that cliff, you can't reverse it. You're committed. That's how we need to be. We need to be completely committed. And when you're not completely committed and you're trying to decide and you go for it, it's more like a fall.
Right.
It's not a dive anymore because the Bible says a double-minded man, is unstable in all his ways. So I can't. Should I not? Should I? Too late. There you go. Belly flop.
Bam.
And so we need to just dive in completely, all the way. And the other thing with that is we've talked about this some, but when you are trying something out, and this could be an experiment, or it could even be, even trying to pray somebody through. When you are trying something out and say, okay, will this work? Does this method work? Is this the most effective way to do it? If you do it half-heartedly, if you don't dive in all the way, well, if it fails, if it doesn't work, you've completely wasted your time because you don't know if it's the method that failed.
That's right.
Or if it's because you were half-hearted.
Yes.
And so you wasted your time. And I think too often what happens is people say, oh, that doesn't work. I tried that before.
Right.
But they didn't try hard enough.
To what effect or to what effort did you give that?
Yeah.
No, that's a good point to bring up.
Yeah, so when we come to Sunday school on a Sunday morning on game day.
Yep.
When we come to Sunday
school,
our 1 hour, that's where we can't be half-hearted.
Yeah.
We got to commit all the way and give it everything.
It's we're saying this like it's so easy to give that. It's still a reminder to us because we're all human. We're not saying that
this podcast is for
us.
I hope our staff listens to this.
Yes, I would have to agree on that because it's
we need this. I think all of us do.
It's another reminder. Mm-hmm. It's sometimes I used to growing up. I had sayings kind of on a bulletin board in my bedroom, and there was some, and it's I'm trying to remember them now.
You were one of those people.
Yeah, but it was like I can't even think of them now. Oh, you got to have the want to. I think was one of them.
Oh yeah,
you got to have the want to. If you don't have the want to, you don't want to come and do this.
Oh yeah,
then you're never gonna.
That's good.
You're not gonna have that effort. You're not gonna have that energy. You're not gonna affect anybody. That goes with anything: work, your job. Mm-hmm. School, anything like that. And I forget the other one now. Oh, there was another one.
Yeah, I think that's so true is when you are... Okay, so like our Sunday school staff is a pretty big roster. And so all of these people want to be in Sunday school as a general rule. But I would venture to say, myself included, we don't all always 100% of the time want to be in Sunday school right now, this moment, Sunday morning at 8:30.
Right.
And so that's where we have to be somewhat of a professional, and we have to overcome that. And I don't want to get blasted for mislabeling it professional, but I mean in our mindset. Yes. We have to overcome that and say, okay, I'm going to put those feelings aside, my tiredness aside, a little bit of sore throat aside, and here I am. I'm going to focus for an hour, or the half-hour practice, and then I'm going to focus and give it everything. Yes. And that's that professional level.
Yeah. And I guess going back to that, maybe that's an idea for someone, and maybe it'd be cool to have here too, like in our changing room is, have these phrases like, hey.
I've thought about that, yes.
It's about the kids. You could come up with all sorts of stuff like, hey, let's go out there. Mm-hmm. You're going out there and you're making the difference. It's not going to be, again, it might only be you that might be given that 100%, giving you emptying the tank.
Right.
other people around you might not be doing it that week, but that's you could be
you set
the one making
you set the standard for
the
yourself,
standard, and you're the one making that impact on the kids.
Yes.
Maybe that rubs off on the next person, and so
Yes.
on and so forth. And but
Makes
it
all
would
the
be kind of cool to have maybe something like that. And again, maybe other people already do something like that. But
Yeah, we should do that. We
know.
like maybe we could do like
Inspiration.
a couple posters or sayings or whatever per theme or something backstage. You know?
that'd be cool.
And then change them out. That way, enough staff that rotate through get to see them.
Yeah.
You know?